In today's video, we're going to show you how a new home is built. So let's get our hard hats on and go on site.
Hi everyone, I'm John Mosher.
And I'm Caity Gordon.
And we are realtors here in the Denver metro area of the beautiful state of Colorado. And today we are out here in Collier's Hill in the beautiful city of Erie. And we're going to be doing a step-by-step building process of a new home construction. So it's going to be a generalization, and the process can vary from one builder to another builder. So the build time can be delayed, but the average build time takes about 4 to 9 months, but it could be delayed depending on such things as weather and labor.
But before we head over, if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up, hit the bell, and please subscribe to our channel.
Let's get started. So one of the first things you'll receive is a plot plan. A plot plan is an overhead view plan that shows the location of the home on the lot. Includes the easement, property line, setbacks, and legal descriptions of the home.
Sometimes it can either be weeks or months until you even start to see any kind of progress in your home. But as soon as you see these stakes, that's when it's time to get excited.
So the next fun stage, after the lot has been staked and the hole has been dug, the very next thing is the footers. The footers is what spreads the load of the house onto the ground. The rebar that's sticking out here is where the foundation will attach.
So after the footers are put down, they put up this form wall. And this is where the concrete goes to make the walls of the foundation. Attached to this are the hurricane straps and the rebar, which then attach to your home.
So then after about a week or two after the foundation has been poured into the forms are removed, and what is left is with your foundation walls here. Then they attach the window wells for the basement, and then the tar water seal is then attached to the foundation as well.
So next we have the drainage system. Most builders will put a drain in the window well. That way, any accumulation of water is then going into the drainage system underneath the house through these PVC pipes. It then goes to the sump pit, which then is connected to the sump pump, then diverting water away from the house because water is your worst enemy.
So then after the drainage system is installed, the next stage is the backfill. The backfill is where they put the dirt back up against the foundation walls and they pack it down. This is a delicate process because if they put too much pressure on this, it can cause the foundation walls to cave in, which is why they include the bracing at this point. That'll come after the backfill.
So next is the flatwork, and this is basically the flooring of the garage and the basement. They pour about 4 inches of concrete, and this is separate from your foundation.
So Caity, the next stage is after the backfill and the lumber pack has been delivered, the framing begins, and so does the fun.
So a common question with new builds is, why is there this gap on this floating wall? Well, when there's water that comes under the ground and it heaves the soil, this gap makes it so this wall stays stationary and doesn't move with the rest of your house.
So something I just want to point out, that the exterior walls are 2x6, and that's for upgraded installation, where your interior walls are 2x4 for cost efficiency.
So after the framing is done, they install the HVAC. This is because the HVAC needs to be in a prime location for energy efficiency. So after the HVAC is put in, the plumbing and electrical come next. After that, the builder calls the city for an inspection. That may cause a little bit of a pause in the building process. So after the inspection comes the external finishing, and this includes the vapor wrap for weathering the house, the siding, and the roofing.
So the next step is a fun step, and that's when the drywall goes up. The drywall actually gives you the feel about how big the house is going to be. After the drywall goes up, it looks like an ugly duckling, but then we tape it all off and then mud it, and then texturing comes on after that.
So after the drywalling comes the finishing touches, the texturing of the walls, the cabinets, and now you get to actually see how your house is coming together. And now the moment we've all been waiting for. After the cabinets and drywall are put in, now is the flooring, paint, and all the pretties of the house.
So then after all the pretties are in and the house is complete, then you have your orientation walk with the superintendent. The superintendent is going to sit there and teach you how to work your house. And at that time, you'll also walk the house and put blue tape everywhere, things that need to be corrected. Then the next week, you'll come back for a final walk, just to make sure that everything is finalized. And then you head off to the closing table. We hope you enjoyed our video today. But one last thing we'd like to cover with you is that a lot of builders right now currently have inventory. And inventory homes are spec homes at any stages of the process that we've covered today. So if you have any real estate questions, or if you'd like to come out and view a property, just give us a call. We'll always make ourselves available to you.
So don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, or give us a thumbs up if you like this video. And also to be updated on all of our other videos of real estate needs. I'm Caity Gordon.
And I'm John Mosher, your source for real estate in Colorado.
Is that right?